Hello, everybody. Happy Friday, happy beginning of the weekend, and welcome into Zelda Speedruns. Today we've got a Skyward Sword Randomizer Remlits tournament race. This is a Faron group race between tanjo3 and Synii. It is game one of their double round robin. Tracking today, we have Joshi FE8 and Rayland, and on commentary, we have Jade Minabu and Sludgeon. I'm going to hand it over to the two of them. Hope you enjoy the race, everyone.
Thank you, Golden. And yeah, hello.
Hello.
Synii versus Tanjo. This is gonna be a really cool race.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to commentate this.
Yeah, both of them undefeated in this group, and both of them have been getting really good at the game recently. Really improving a lot. And yeah, it's gonna be really cool. For sure.
Any dungeon predictions, perhaps?
I'm gonna say Earth Temple and Fire Sanctuary. What's your prediction?
I was thinking something like LMF and AC, just because of the hash. Malera like Gus Billows. And the Wolf Solar.
Yeah. Malara Karain Wolchula. Malara's an interesting check since Skyloft Village is only one check in these settings, so it gets hinted barren a lot.
Looks like our runners are going to be starting in about 10 seconds.
Yeah. Race is gonna get underway. And we'll see what our hints are.
They are.
Alright. We've got Elden Volcano to Molderek. Central Skyloft to Girahim 2. So I've got Fungeon Seed today. Thunderhead Baron. Lake Floria is a large region.
A sword in LMF. Sword in Faron Woods. Light's Crystal's dead, Shakcha's dead, and Low Bumble. Rock in Baron dead. Big Spot. Well, actually, that's a bottle that could be useful.
Yeah.
The Fire Sanctuary.
So, Central Skyloft to Girahim 2 and Elden Volcano to Molderek is gonna probably push these runners to do Central Skyloft on their first Skyloft trip and go to Elden first.
The bottle was on the lower bombable rock in Faron Woods, Golden.
I was wondering about that.
And Faron Hall is pinging.
But yeah, all of our Baron regions have over 4 checks. We've got 4 checks. Oh, speaking of bottles.
Oh, there you go. Well, now we know that it's not going to be required.
Yeah, we've got a 4-check region, an 8-check region, and a 5-check region. So we could definitely have some lower check regions like Lanayru Caves just be unhinted barren because of the sheer check density of the areas that were hinted barren today.
Or like the box. You're probably going to be seeing in the routing that just both runners checking most of Skylofts, and probably after that going to Elden, because that just with the check density, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Is a play that most runners do.
Yeah, even without a path hint on it, like Elden Volcano just has so many Sphere Zero checks that going there first is very, very commonly a good play. or very commonly just works out. But yeah, that'll incentivize the runners to do that even more.
I see that's just it's just giving you a ton of money when Beetle is dead.
Yeah,
That's evil.
I feel like that always happens. Like whenever Beetle's shop is barren, it always gives you a ton of money early on. Yeah. Really interested to see what our central Skyloft path is gonna be. Because there's a bunch of things that can be used for Fire Sanctuary. Like, it could be a pair of mitts, which would be great for Eldin. It could be bellows even, claw shots, earrings. Could even be a hook beetle path, but you don't see those as often.
I like to get a Beetle before going to Eldin. Just convenient.
Yeah, for those 2 checks. And item on cliff.
Okay. No, this could be... This bottle could very much lead to the path in Central Skyloft. Could be on Pero.
Yeah, one thing I forgot to bring up is that whenever I get a bottle early in Upper Skyloft, I usually like to go straight into Oriel and Paro. And Oriel and Paro could give us something like a pair of mitts, which would be really good for Eldin. But none of the runners have done those checks just yet.
So there you can see both runners doing this cool dive to access the waterfall cave backwards. This is a play that is fairly great, I think, to do, mostly for routing conveniences. Mostly if like both of those checks are not pinging. You can then directly exit the cave and then head to the sky.
Another
or
bottle.
whichever pillar you want. Unfortunately, this time it seems like both of them are pinging. But I don't think it's much slower.
Yeah. It's a thing that I personally just do every time.
Yeah, say the
Ooh, a slingshot.
slingshot. That's cool.
I like getting the slingshot early because it means that the slingshot actually has a use as a projectile.
Very true. Also, you know, these bottles are very full.
Slingshot path would be wild.
So these bottles are just cool to get to access the fire sanctuary more easily.
Oh, because then I get the mighty scatter shot.
Ooh, I like this dungeon, this Penalton's prediction. Yeah, you can see tanjo3, Eldin, probably as well as... No, it looks like Synii is going to be checking the sky checks first. Never mind. Oh, sure, he was drifting to the right there.
But yeah, both runners are going to be starting with Eldin, which makes sense. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what was on Paro and if it was worth getting that. But we will have to wait and find out.
At this point, what is left of Central? It's like just the bird nest.
Bird's Nest.
Arrow.
And
Shed was dead. Yeah, that was that. So there's a high chance that Arrow has something useful for us.
Yeah, very high, which honestly kind of makes me surprised to see that none of the runners checked it. Because Bird's Nest requires Gust Bellows and Claw Shots, which are... Both of those items are already possible path items for Fire Sanctuary, so... There is Bomb Bag, though.
Nice. That is a very nice location for that bomb bag.
Yeah, that means we can get some more checks in Eldin.
Yeah, like, all of Eldin is open other than the dig spots. because we have the slingshots.
Oh, and
And
there
the
is a beetle.
Well, that is convenient. That should be our Molderek, which
Yeah, as Golden said in the chat.
it's not. It makes me quite worried about what is in the boss key chest, which was not hinted, I don't think.
Yeah, we've got two bomb locked checks in LMF, and you don't strictly need to logically require bombs to beat the dungeon, if I remember correctly. So having a bomb path to Molderek is not something you see every day, so we'll have to see what else we find in Elden.
Also, you could see Tenjo doing a very nice trick to blow up this rock early that Synii is also going to attempt to do.
Very cool trick.
This allows you to, not go all the way around.
Right. Aim a bit to the right.
You don't have to go all the way around there. And Triforce. Very nice.
Nice, Tringle. But yeah, the bomb trick is a lot better when you have the bomb bag, because then there's no timer on the bomb. Without the bomb bag, it's quite difficult. And not a lot of people go for it that way. But yeah, very convenient when just the chest over there and the item on cliff are both dead, which is fairly common, I would say.
Oh, looks like both runners might have to come back to the Magma Turf, considering two of the checks, or the two checks that are locked behind digging mitts or pinging. Unless they get, like, the digging mitts there. Also, you could see that Tenjo attempting to make use of the Scarlet Strike to kill all the bokoblins at once. And the reason why this can work is because the Randomizer uses the hero mode Scarlet Strike, which does a lot more damage compared to the normal Scarlet Strike that we have in normal mode.
Yeah. After Magma Turf, all we've got is the bombable wall rupees.
And very nice circles from Tenjo.
Yo, circles, let's go. If you roll into that cutscene at a very specific part, point in the ground, Link can run in circles. It saves no time, but it's a meme in the community, and I love it.
A nice use of the slingshot there to kill that bokoblin. There's technically a trick to skip using any items to get past that bokoblin elf logic, but considering he has the slingshot and that is just in logic to do, he can just do it safely that way. So it looks like they were both dead, so Tenjo can just exit Elden and maybe get Pharaoh or some of these sky checks, and then I would assume go into Faron.
Yeah. Looks like Synnii's gonna be heading back down. One thing you could do is you could climb all the way up Elden to the dig spots and use that statue at the very top. But looks like the runners are gonna be heading somewhere else now. Doing some sky checks on Tanjo's side. I'm interested to see what Synii does as well.
Tenjo checking the sky and pinging the rocks. Looks like only the spiral charge rock near Fun Island was pinging. Chandelier is dead. And Synii doing the same thing. Very nice routing. So far, both runners basically doing the same thing. Oh, and then Tenjo going to Faron, which, you know, is cool for routing conveniences, considering he can then get the mushroom spores in Faron, instead of going to the volcanic island to get them.
Yeah. I'm still interested to see what's on Paro right now.
Very same.
Oh no, looks like Synnii's also going to Faron. We'll just have to wait and find out, I suppose.
I mean,
Because, you know,
that just makes sense. Honestly.
it does. Paro could still have like a major item that helps us with Faron though. It could have like claw
Yes.
shots, which locks all of Fire Sanctuary. Could even have an indirect path with scale. But also going to Faron will could save time due to getting the mushroom spores faster.
Also, there you could see both runners trying to jump slash to get past the Deku Babas on the way to the Silt Temple. If you jump slash with a precise timing, well, not very precise, but at a specific time, you can dodge their attacks, which is cool and saves time. So very nicely done from both of them.
Yeah, the movement past the Deku Barbers there takes a little bit of practice. It's an interesting part of the game.
Ooh, very nice.
Cutscene
Very
skip
nice
from
from
Tanjo.
Tanjo.
Yeah.
If you throw a bomb or use a beetle to scare off the bokoblins, it will allow you to skip the cutscenes. The cutscene that normally plays when you get closer to Machi. And the same works near
And there's the
Lopsa.
spores. Got
Yep,
spores from the blue mushroom.
Machi on screen.
There's a nice bomb refill there as well. That Synii remembered.
We should beat Machi.
No! Jade.
What?
Machi is an
Tasty.
innocent creature. Anyway.
Well, yeah, but I'm hungry.
Fair enough, I suppose. Then he's gonna be getting spores from the red mushroom. A little bit fancy.
Is that the sword that was hinted? I think might be
Oh
the
yeah,
sword.
that is a sword and Faron right there. So those will not unlock any checks this seed because Thunderhead is barren. But it will be convenient for Girahim 2 at least.
Synii getting his first bottle.
Oh yeah, Synnii's first bottle.
Or was that the
I didn't even
first?
notice that. Oh, did you say first or third?
Oh, third. I
Oh,
think that
third,
was the third at least. You know, that's convenient if you want to get an extra berry or something for Fire Sanctuary in addition to the water.
Getting Wallace the wooden shield.
Wait, the wooden shell has a name?
I think it does, yeah.
Very interesting. Just looks like waffles to me.
But yeah. That is our hinted sword. There could be another sword in Faron still, but we wouldn't know which one's hinted, so we'll just assume that's it for now.
I mean, for now, that there's just. I don't think the chest behind the bongo wall was pinging, so it's probably just deep woods now. And I guess on top of the great tree.
Deep Woods chest is dead?
And Enjo heading to the sky because there's not much else that he can check there in logic. But that makes sense. And now that he has bombs, that opens quite a lot.
Not pinging.
That opens quite a lot in Lanao mining, not Lanao mining facility, in the Lanao desert, and he can also get the oil check, and then after Lanao desert, he can just go back to start to clear other checks. That's what I would do anyway.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, now we're saving Oriel, which is interesting in the moment I've been waiting for, because I really want to see what's on Paro.
Right, like Floria was barren. So no, that's
Yeah.
actually right. Doesn't need to go to Floria.
Yeah. I was gonna say, oh, they could do early Lake Floria and then realized.
Blue checking Paro. Now that is exciting.
Yeah.
Was checking simple.
Could be really punishing to these runners if Paro. I mean, I feel like it will be punishing if Paro has any major item, because it would have been really nice to have it early.
Yeah, at least they both did like basically the same route.
Okay, we've got a bow.
Bow.
Oh, and there's the
Digging
mix. There you go.
That's probably our path.
Well,
Probably,
yeah.
definitely. That was Fire Sanctuary.
Admits required to beat Fire Sanctuary, so yeah, really, I would say punishing, honestly, because if you got that early, you could have full cleared Elden Volcano all in one trip. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to go back here now. But another interesting thing we're gonna see is if bombs really were our path to Moldarek, or if we're gonna get Bellows or Hook Beetle somewhere else in Elden.
So now you can check the rest of the magma turf. And Synii during the city. Unsurprisingly.
Yeah. Clearing out more of magma turf.
Curious to see what is there.
It's
not a
another
sword. I don't think this. No, this one was not hinted. The other one was hinted in LMF. Yeah, just one sword from no mode, I think. No mode, at least for the swords.
Yeah. Wonder if we'll have Fire Sortuary. Oh yeah, using the fire from that Pyrops to blow up the bomb fast for that check is really cool. I should actually implement that.
Right, yeah, that's a very cool thing to do. You have to make sure that you throw it close enough to the left, or it will just not reach the bombable wall. And now they can check the deck spots.
It is time for the 5 dig spots. And now we have bombs, so we can actually do backwards Elden here with a semi-precise bomb throw. To destroy one of the watchtowers and get there backwards.
Ooh, very nice. Tanjo opening the shortcut and deciding to first check the last 2 deck spots.
Yeah, this route is very nice, especially if you've already gotten the bombable wall rupees first, and
Yeah,
not
then you can
gotten
just
higher up.
yeah, then you can just
Actually
do
makes a lot of sense routing wise, I realized.
you can do a trick to blow up the goblin tower that is still standing to the east of the Earth Temple by doing a precisely timed bomb throw, which is probably what Tenjo is going to be doing.
Hmm. I don't know if Synii knows it, but I think he might do.
And
It's
Spiral
Spiral
Charge that unlocks one check that
One
was
check item.
pinging. Yep.
The seed. It's always interesting in seeds where you have both of the spiral charge locked checks pinging.
Yeah, it looks like Synii is going to be doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I usually try to throw the bomb on the 3rd fast flash or the 7th flash. But
I
that's
throw it
usually
on
just
the
missed.
2nd flash flash, so that's too early. Not too early, too late rather. I usually, when it starts going fast, it goes to 1, 1, 2, and then you throw, and then it should work. But that was
Feel like
a tiny bit too late. 1, 2, yeah, that should work. Nice.
the timing is fairly lenient, but if you don't know it's right at the top of your head, then it can end up being bad if you're low on bombs.
Yeah, if you YOLO this bomb throw, it's quite difficult. But if you watch the flashes and develop a visual cue, it's very consistent.
So there you can see Tenjo attempting to throw a bomb with a precise angle to blow up these rocks. With a precise angle, like the bomb just slows down against the cliff, and you'll be able to see that it just blows up the rock just fine, which is convenient.
Yeah, very nice.
I think normally the game expects you to go on top of the platform. Synii doing the same thing. And very nice.
Very nice from Synii. I don't know, I wasn't watching him, but looks like he got it quite quickly, which is awesome.
But tumbleweeds!
Tim! It's Tim. None of our runners have Tim on their trackers. Big sad, but we found Tim.
Yeah, Tim is not... Okay, I'm probably not going to say he's not important because I don't want to be hated, but Tim is the meme item of the randomizer. It doesn't do anything, but there's only one in the pool, and it has a name. Tim is very cool. It's cool that the runners have gotten it.
Yeah, we've also got the bug net. 2 bug nets, in fact.
Oh, there was a bug net on.
Oh,
Was it
the
on top of
one's
Longer
being
Turf?
moved.
I don't remember.
I think top of
Yeah,
Molten Turf
yes.
was... What
I
was
think
on
there
top
was
of
a.
Molten Turf?
I think there was a bug net and a hot container on top of the Longer Turf. So unsurprisingly,
I only
Tanjo
remember
getting
Park
his
Container. I'm getting Seaweed in my
structural
head.
park.
Oh, yeah. If you go there with too much speed, it can be really really difficult.
Yes,
To
especially in the
land.
randomizer. Especially in the randomizer with the nice sped up loft wing, which is a randomizer only feature. Who is in the lead? At the moment, there's no significant difference between the two runners. They've basically done the exact same thing.
I think
And
Tanjo is in the lead. They took like the exact
yeah,
same routing. I think Tanjo is in the lead by like 30 seconds or something. So it's
yeah,
like very
that's
close. Oh, Synii almost managed to clip in by diving as the bird does the spiral charge, but not quite. If you slow down enough, you can do the spiral charge and dive right onto the chest really easily, but does... Well, not easily, but really quickly. It does take a bit of practice, though. But yeah, Tanjo's going to be heading into Lanayru. Be interesting to see what Synii does after he gets this check.
well, I mean, Lanayru's the only thing I think that now that they could possibly do. Maybe, well, there's Patrol. I don't think Patrol is hinted dead. So that's. I guess there's Patrol.
We had... No, Betro is not hinted dead.
Yeah, it would make sense to go to Lanayru considering it's just very close.
Hmm.
Just like this is only the chest at the end of mines.
Yeah. Both runners taking the exact same routes for over 30 minutes in this seed.
That is quite impressive.
Yeah. I think the only... I think the main thing that would have made things interesting is if someone did Oriel and Paro early. Or if someone maybe like dipped the Tro or something, but I don't see much reason to do that right now. But like other than that, yeah, it's their routes have made sense a lot so far.
So there you could see Tenjo opening the home screen, which was attempting to do a brake slide, which is a trick that allows you to maintain speed without losing too much stamina in quicksand. It can be useful to access a few places out of logic, but in this case it's mostly to go very slightly faster, and because he doesn't need as much stamina to cross the quicksand. It's a very cool trick.
One thing to note about Lanayru Mine is that you logically need a way to get past these statues right here. Now, one way to do that is to use the hook beetle or the bombs to get them down, and then another way to do that is to buy a stamina potion and use that. So brake slides will never be in logic for this tournament. But they are very fast to do, and definitely worth learning and practicing. And practicing your ESS position for them. We'll see what's at the end of the Lanayru Mine here. Another bottle. That is our fourth one this seed.
Yep, one bottle from bottle percent.
Mm-hmm.
We only need one, logically. Two is good for conveniences, 3 years cool to have a fairy 4 is usually not worth it.
Yeah, in this seed, since both runners have not needed to get a stamina potion, and they've already gotten the spores, they only really just needed one.
Yeah, just cool to have at least 2 to avoid like going back and forth to the waterfall area near the fire sanctuary. So you can hydrate, so you can douse both of the frogs with an only one trip.
Yeah. And one cool thing about Lanayru Desert is you can get a lot of checks marked off real fast, because every single check in this region, apart from Rescue Cage Robot, is pingable of some sort. So you can ping the overworld chests and ping the chests in the nodes, and you can get a bunch of checks really quickly. So even if you can't get the clawshot lock checks, for example, you can still ping them, and it gives you a lot of information. Ooh, that's clawshots.
Claw shots. That is great
That's
to get.
very convenient. Yeah.
We
can
needed
now
to
get
access
clawshot
Fire
checks.
Sanctuary too.
It looks like only one of them is pinging, chest near Fire Node.
Yeah, like you were saying, you're talking about the claw shots and Tanjo got them.
Yeah. Also unlocks Lanayru Caves and one check in Gorge. Right now.
Great tree as well.
That is true, yeah.
No
That
question.
was pretty good timing.
Because the brothers both have bombs, all of the checks in the Lanayru areas in logic. Especially now with the claw shots.
Okay, we've got the shortcut chest in Fire Node pinging. In Fire Node, we do have bombs, so we can get the small chests at the start, but we can't get the chests at the very end, because they require hook beetle, so we'll have to see if those are pinging. I've had a lot of instances recently where only the shortcut chest is pinging. I wonder if this will keep up that streak.
You know, it's funny when that happens if you don't have the bombs, because this is one check in the nodes that doesn't require using the bombs, so it could very much be the bomb bag, and
the end
then it
is
sucks.
pinging. Yeah,
we...
there are some... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, there are some, ooh, very convenient hook beetle timing as well.
Well, that's what I wanted to say, was like, it'd be convenient if this chest had the one progressive beetle, and it turned out that it did. That's very nice.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, there are some brake slides you can do to skip using the Ampulus to ride down on the sand, but they are quite tough and require practice, so I don't blame the runners at all for not going for them and just taking the train down here. But the brake slides are very doable with practice.
It's a lot easier and doesn't really lose too much time, you know, to kill the Ampulus and ride it. Also, I liked how that bokoblin just runs to the void.
Yeah. Bokoblins in this game are funny. Yeah, I'm sure the runners will be very pleased about the hook beetle. They really are just doing the same stuff. They're both doing the exact same checks right now. It's almost as if this is a vanilla speedrun race.
It's quite impressive that it's been almost 40 minutes and they've been doing the exact same thing. Also, caves. Yes, that opens
Oh boy.
all of Sensi, other than some checks in skippers.
Yeah, so we don't have...
They're locked behind whip.
Yeah, so we don't have whip. There is an RBM for the P-hat that would usually require the whip. However, doing an RBM is slow, and ideally you want to avoid doing that. So
Yeah, I wouldn't
we'll have to
expect
see
people.
if we go there.
This is out of logic, and I wouldn't expect most people to do this trick. Especially, no, Shack Chess was hinted at, but this OBM specifically is very slow, and that's not something I would expect people to do.
Watch a whip be found in the next 3 minutes.
That would be quite
But yeah.
amazing.
We do have a confirmed bomb bag to Moldarak path pretty much now, which is bomb bag only locks 2 checks, and so it means that those are gonna be required. So it could be the boss key, vanilla or on the shortcut chest, or it could be an evil small key placement. And
Oh, that would
if
be.
if the chest in the key locked room is not pinging, but chests in the hop across boxes rooms are, you can do an RBM and access that room backwards to skip that small key. If that's the case, but
I don't
it would
think.
be
Yeah, that's
it would be hard to find that information out though.
these. I feel like maybe more recently RBMs and just back in time general has been more useful in LMF, but usually all of these are pretty niche as much as it saves time. It's not something that you necessarily need for these races. Ooh, entering LMF. Maybe.
Without bellows.
Also, I like that all of the lightning note was hinted dead.
Yeah, I find that the bellows box RBM is the one that I find myself. Oh, that's ballad. That will unlock Gorko when we find the harp. And that's it. But yeah, no, I find myself the most common back in time things I find being useful in LMF is the bit warp and the bellows box RBM. Some of the bellowsless LMF strats I've used, like the shortcut box RBM and the pinwheel gate, but those are more niche, I'd say, than the bit warp and the bellows box RBM.
Also, I love that Golo, the Goron, is the one giving you access to the Golko check,
Ooh,
which
there's
is also
harp. Speaking of harp,
Goron.
I literally said, "Oh, that'll unlock Gorko when we get the harp," and then one runner just got the harp. It's an interesting item to find in LMF.
Oh,
Imagine.
and you're getting Ballad, and then this version is a harp. That's amazing.
Okay, so imagine Bellows is either in Sealed Grounds or in LMF, just unhinted. That would be funny.
I think that's pretty much what Synii is hoping for right now.
Yeah. Or if we get really... Oh, there's our other pair of mitts, okay.
Oh boy. Well, that could
That's the front
be.
half of Boko base.
Wait, what was? Hold on, I don't remember the hints. I know there was no Boko base path. Never mind. But
Yeah.
you know, those could be. Wait, this could be a path. Where was the
We
claw
finally
shot
have
again?
route divergence, 40 minutes in, guys.
What were the claw shots again?
Claw shots
Right.
were rescue cage robot.
Right, I remember now.
If we get really lucky with pings and LMF, we could just do Bellowsless strats. looks like Synii is going to be opting to leave, which is a very sensible thing to do. Did he ping other stuff in Elmeth? I was busy talking when he did. I don't know what else pinged. All I know is that the hub room chest is dead right now.
Yeah, it looks
Don't
like.
know what else pinged.
So I don't think those myths can be our path because the page robot check was not locked by bombs. I don't think because they got the hook beetle, and I don't think that was locked by bombs.
We got Hook Beetle in Bino Shortcut Chest, which was not locked by bombs, and then our other beetle was Platts. So yeah, no.
Yeah, so
Shortcut
this
was
is
not bomb locked.
yeah, so I don't think that these bombs could be so that doesn't. I don't think this could mean that. What am I saying? I don't think this was our path. Like what led to the path yet.
Yeah, no.
Like the bombs could definitely just be the path.
I think the bombs are probably just the path to the
Yeah.
2 checks in Alameth, but could also be like Boko Base Volcano Summit or something wild like that. And yeah, Mitts are our path to Girhim too. That's correct, Golden.
So there you
at
can
least as
see
far as we know.
Tanjo. You can see Tanjo. I think he's going to be doing an elf logic trick to get the rupees on top of the 2 pillars with only the hook beetle.
And you found that one, Jade.
On Nexus, that was very funny. So you can take advantage of the kill plane, or it's how the game works with the kill plane of the beetle to get these 2 rupees out of logic. It's quite useful because it allows you to basically full clear pirates without ever needing another beetle. Just all of the beetle checks in Sensi.
Yeah.
Oh,
45 crystals. Yeah, they're
Oh,
now both in
getting
Sensi.
sticking bits. There was a small divergence before Synii got back to. What did I say?
Digging.
Oh, progressiveness. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
The model is digging it. Hey.
Now, you know, if we get no more crystal packs in Sansi or sky checks, which I don't think there's any sky checks for us to do right now, you know, you could always do a vine clip at night and get crystals out of bounds and do 5 loose crystals to full clip throw. But with Hook Beetle and not Quick Beetle or Tough, that's gonna make grabbing the crystals out of bounds slower. So
yeah. Also,
you know,
all of pirates dead other than those crystals, and technically this bow. But the bow doesn't really unlock anything because runners already had it there.
Yeah, a bait ping item.
Yep. But
yeah,
still, that could be betrayal.
You could also, yeah, no, I was saying the bow was like a bait ping item in this case.
Yeah. Yes.
That's just cacti pillar. Oh, I thought it was going to do P-Hat RPM for a second.
You could probably also just checking the statue to go back there later.
Yeah, I know some people are a believer of going to Betrow with 45 crystals and hoping he gives you the 5 during the checks. Looks like Tanjo's going to be going back to Faron to get Great Tree stuff right now.
That perfectly makes sense because that is in logic. And really at this point there's not much else that they can do. You know, I was thinking about Pix when
This is
Legend mentioned the gratitude crystals. I know Pix and Golden are the two people that
Hicks Golden.
have
There you go.
an absolutely love to get loose crystals, and I admire that play. And
I
Synii
think loose
doing the
crystals
beetle
is
cook as well.
exciting when it works.
Oh, it sure is.
Oh, Tanjo.
Yeah, there's some vines that you can flush up there that is perfectly in logic. And you can climb the great tree that way without ever needing the water dragon scale and the gust billows, which is what you normally have to do in the vanilla game.
But yeah, Tanjo gonna be checking that other beetle object. Oh, that was a
Another
beetle.
beetle.
That's
Okay,
quick.
that puts the 2 rupees on top of the text of the pillars and pirates in logic now.
Yeah, and it makes the vine clip strat faster if he knows it.
It'd be
And it's
really
just
nice to
convenient in
get.
general.
What else is there to? I mean, they got the Mog Remlits now. I think it'd be a good play to go to a Goblin base after the few scout checks that got unlocked.
Yeah, the main thing about Bokoblin base is that we don't have earrings yet, so dipping it might be awkward. I'm maybe a little bit biased, but I would not dislike one of the runners doing loose crystals here. And there's Whip.
And
Okay.
oh boy,
Well
well
then, early Zelda's closeters feasting the seed. You can get
that
this
is not
trick.
fun to get. Sorry, I cut you. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, it's okay. You can do a trick to get that out of logic. Oh, Tanjo is doing loose crystals. Golden is excited about it.
I'm also excited about it.
He doesn't know the Vine Clip strat, it seems. So if he watches this VOD back, he'll hear me ramble on about it too much.
Oh, what was I
What
about
was
to
I gonna
say?
say? Oh yeah, early Zelda's Closet. You can get that check early out of logic, and a lot of people, including me, like doing it at the very start of the seed. And both the early Oriel and Paro play and early Zelda's Closet would have paid off here, because they could have full cleared Sansi all in one go, and they could have full cleared Elden all in one go as well.
No grounds. This check was dead. I don't think Synii got the Gorko check yet, which he's probably about to get now. Also, just that whip location is absolutely evil after dipping Sensi. Especially when there was a ping. Well, it's probably crystals or something. I kinda want it to be crystals. So this actually puts about 50 in logic, because in the Remlits settings, loose crystals will never be in logic. By that I mean that you can collect as many loose crystals as you want.
There's a sword on
However, they will never put the rewards of betrayal locked by them in logic. And yes, that is indeed the sword, which means we are in sword mode. Very cool.
Yeah,
Ballad was
we've still got
required.
a final Tringle to find, I think, unless the runners got different Triforces.
No, I think they got the same.
Okay, so with 2 items from No Mode on Restream, Synii is closer to Go Mode, but Tanjo, I think, has done more checks at this point. Yeah,
There has been
I
some
think that's right.
divergence.
Yeah.
No fire soldiery.
I mean,
I guess
we still
that's
could get
cool.
Fire Tortuary. We still could find a sword there. Right, we'll see if
the last
5
sword.
blues paid off.
No, the last sword was hinted
Oh.
in elements. It was
Oh,
hinted.
yeah, bruh. Okay, we're in Trifles mode. And,
I did not
balance.
expect that buff.
Yeah. I
Red.
forgore. The
This
mighty
mighty,
God.
the mighty.
No, Tanjo wins
Oh boy.
my appreciation and support for doing 5 loose crystals and then getting the mighty scatter shot right after.
Dude, that's. I'm not sure what that means for Synii and the prediction that was in chat earlier.
I bet
was
that
bet
both
50
runners would
golden.
get it. So, I don't know.
I think. Yeah, I think that was bet 50.
5 loose crystals for the mighty scatter shot. Best day of my life. Okay, anyway.
That doesn't unlock anything, by the way. This is just
Yeah.
another one of these meme items. At least scatter shot specifically.
Meme item. If you couldn't tell already. I know it was very hard to tell that it was my favorite item. But yeah, I guess
Oh,
Tanjo looking to either go back to Sansi or dip LMF. And then Synii is gonna be doing call-in.
I'm hoping for crystals on Colin.
Right. 5 loose. 5. No.
No, yeah, no 5 loose for Sunny. I don't think. And Tenjo it makes sense that Tenjo's checking this one chest that was pinging in.
Ooh, boy. Boko base fully in logic.
Fire
And
shelterings, that is
Fire
good.
Sanctuary.
That is good, but
We're just missing
maybe
Bella.
kind of bad for Tenjo. It might be because Tenjo just doesn't have a heart, and I don't know how much this will delay the fire shelterings.
I mean, if Synii, if after doing his sky checks, Synii rushes Boko base, gets Bellows on the way to Fire Sanctuary, and then full clears Fire Sanctuary, that could be very good for him.
Glass Bellows in the flesh.
Well, there's the Gus Bellows. Okay, well, I didn't actually know that check was pinging. That's why I like rechecking my skip of pings, because they are just like Tanjo did, because they are deceiving.
Well, you know, that is locked. What? Oh. No, that can't be
So,
good. Yeah, that
I mean,
means there's definitely something in LMF
nice
that is
white sword dowsing from Synii on item.
locked by bombs, because claw shots are not locked by bombs, so there's something. There's gotta be something in LMF.
You know,
Most likely. Definitely. What am I
yeah,
saying?
Synii could still try to gain an advantage from his LMF dip, by trying to go into Fire Sanctuary without Bellows. It's like not likely. It's a possibility that both of the Bellows lock checks are not pinging, You can get them out of logic with either an inner map bit warp, or you can do an outer map bit warp and do the back half. But it's also possible that they're just both dead. So maybe he could try and take advantage, gamble that Tanjo hasn't been in LMF yet, and rush that area of the game. But I'm not sure. It really depends on what Synii wants to do right now. Okay,
So there's a
Synii narrowly avoiding the mighty scatter shot.
So there's a cool trick that Synii did to access patrol during daytime. In fact, if you hop onto the gravestones, and then with specific angle voids out, if you void out with a specific angle, you can actually, the rescue team with the birds can actually walk you down to patrol, and that keeps solving the puzzle at night. It's a very cool trick. And definitely worth learning, because that is not out of logic. It's very easy, and it saves time. Sometimes. It's cool for routing.
Yeah, I would say it's a must learn for Remlits. It's so convenient.
Tanjo heading into LMF.
Makes sense. And
It looks like Synii, yeah, Boko base probably.
Ooh, we have a race on our hands.
No, Synii didn't check. I don't remember what was pinging in Boko base. At least I couldn't identify what it was. So hopefully
I could identify
it,
but I just wasn't looking. Maybe he'll recheck.
Hopefully the Gospelow's locked check guess is not pinging. Also, right there you can see Tenjo he was attempting to skip the use of the hook beetle using the whip. If you're in the quicksand and quickly used the whip to activate the switch there, you can completely skip using the hook beetle. In that case, it's not out of logic, but it also just saves a very minimal amount of time if you get it first try.
It's a finicky trick for sure. Like, if you try to shake your Wii Remote too much with motion controls, it sometimes doesn't work, so you have to be very specific on how you swing your Wii Remote with the whip there. And how I've been failing whip trick recently is I've been whipping the heart that the spume drops. You can also do whip trick on this other trick. This other, what's it called? This other bar right here, and void out. And I think that also saves time. I've been doing that for the other side as well recently.
And Tenjo getting hit up. So that will probably, hopefully push him to do Golko at some point. I mean, conveniently Golko is near the Silk Ground, so if he decides to maybe Gembo.
Oh no, Synii missing his train.
Gembo where his last sword is. So yes, Synii has the whip.
I feel like the Sealed Grounds gamble when you're one item from Go mode pays off way too often. Like, Song from Imper and sometimes Gorko, like, they just have a tendency to pay off when you gamble them, I feel. Alright, what's in this chest?
Another beetle! Amazing.
That's not helpful.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, Tanjo's
with the
attempting the
items.
Restroom Break Slide, which is not an easy one to go for. Requires a lot of practice. Looks like he's gonna get it. Just about. Let's go. Nice.
That is very
Monka
nice.
stamina there, but still managed to get it.
Yeah,
Oh no,
frame
the
slides can be very
Synii.
tricky. No,
Synii almost got
those
caught.
bokoblins are blind. In fact, you could just run past the second one there. You don't even have to kill it, which is quite funny. Unfortunately, there you can't just. I don't think you can just
Oh,
blow
using
up the.
the beetle.
You can just. I don't think you can just blow up the bomb. So you can either use the hook beetle to make it blow faster, or you can do a timed bomb throw if you don't want to
Ooh,
use
scale.
the Remlits to go on the
Does
ground.
nothing.
Like Folia's dead, AC is not required. We don't need this Weather Dragon scale or anything.
Yeah, I usually do a timed bomb throw so that Link's damage animation doesn't happen. Oh, there's the small key. So we're probably gonna
that is
see
true,
boss
Bobo.
key on shortcut or boss key chest. What was I gonna say? But yeah, no, the hook beetle might be faster, potentially, to blow up that piece of rock.
Yeah, it's definitely faster
Yeah. Fun fact.
if you have it.
Yeah, another fun fact is you don't actually have to fully kill that Beamos. You can just slash it once and leave its head there and open that bellows switch.
That
And
is true.
it will not notice you.
You can hide behind it while there's still this his body like getting destroyed animation. Well, it can be quite tricky to do if you're not familiar with it, and then just loses time if you fail it, so it's definitely not something that you necessarily need to learn. It's just very cool though.
There are some tricky cutscene skips you can do in this room. But, they require the bottom one, you can Skyward Strike it and do quite a precise roll, and the other ones you need to roll out of a bow shot. So, those ones are not easy, and I don't blame Synii for not going for them. That is 50 crystals from Fire Dragon.
Oh boy.
We're so grateful for the Fire Dragon. Always super, super nice to us. Yep. Not kidding.
That's just an evil position for that almost to be in.
Yeah.
It's like just close to the wall, and then the small crystal, you can't even hit it because it's too close to the wall.
Yeah, stabs are also just not easy motions to do in this game. As well. Which can make them tough.
You know, I do love that there's some divergence there.
Me too. I'm loving that they're doing opposite dungeons and areas of the game right now.
Yeah, they just had the same start and then divergence 40 minutes in, and now it's just completely different. So we're seeing different checks on both sides, which is cool.
Yeah. And what Synnii's doing, what both runners did, both completely make sense.
Oh, definitely. Like, both routes. Honestly, when they're done with their dungeon, it's probably going to be... We're going to be able to see how much closer the race actually is, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
And right now,
Watering
like,
that
you
frog
can't
can
really
be
know
rough
anything.
sometimes.
Oh, that frog is evil. You don't want to miss dropping the water
Would you eat the frog
in
if you could,
all
Jade?
dungeons of Thunder. Would I? What do you think?
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh, of course I would. Why wouldn't I? You know, they don't have feeling. I don't have
Yeah.
feelings. I can eat them.
Fire Sanctuary without Bellows is going to be interesting. I'm really curious to
Oh,
see.
for sure.
Because I don't know. I don't think Synii really does that much bit. So it'll be. I'm curious to know which checks are pinging. Because Synii, for all Synii knows, Bellows could be in Fire Sanctuary, but we know that they're not.
Bottle. Oh, it's a bottle, right?
Oh, that means we.
It's a definitely, yeah, definitely golden. It's a great gamble. I do like that play.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like especially for Guspelos in skippers.
There's a
Like
little
this,
side hop.
this just is slow to get.
After
Although Synii
stopping-
doesn't know where it is. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, the boss key was in the key lock room. That's interesting.
Okay, well, what was the bomb path? I'm just forgetting the hints and don't
So,
remember the rest
We
of the
had
scene.
Bellows on chest after Moblin, which was locked by Cave's key. Oh, it was for Cave's key at the end of Fire Node.
Right,
which
there
was
you go.
Behind bombs.
There you
and
go.
then you
Thank
got
you.
Bellows.
I forgot about that.
There you go.
There you go. We solved the path. Well, you solved the path.
Yes. Yippee. But yeah,
It
no.
makes sense now.
It all makes sense now. But yeah, no. The Bellows lock checks. I doubt Synnii's gonna be using bit to get them out of logic with a bit warp. So we'll just have to see.
Sanjo, yeah, you have to get on the platform if you want to get to that chest, unfortunately. I think.
There's also a precise trick with bombs and the hook beetle to get this explode this piece of rock faster. It is quite precise though and requires practice.
Yeah.
But with specific cues, you can make it a lot easier for yourself. And what made it a lot easier for me was aiming the hook beetle lower than the rocks, and the bomb radius would just explode the rocks anyway, so that it would give the beetle a straighter path.
The
There's
third
both of
go. Amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, for this
there's-
trick you mentioned, the thing with it, like the beetle is definitely technically close enough to the bombable rocks to explode them, except for some reason the game expects you to actually hit the pot of the wall if you want the rocks to explode, which is silly. But which is what makes it so precise.
That's a small key.
Hey, that's vanilla, I think. Yeah, that did have to be a small key.
Got 2 quick chests in the water fruit room. I don't know if they were pinging at all though. Ah yeah, Synii,
Yes.
you need to make sure that you're targeting that to there's another
Well, you don't actually need to target the frog. So
yeah,
the
it
trick
makes
that's
it easier though.
Yeah, the trick that Synii was attempting to do was, like not getting all the way the stairs to then pick up one of those water fruits to then douse this frog. You can do precise jumps left, like Synii was trying to do, and like Legend said, it's easier if you jump slash and target the frog midway. And there's a hinted sword. That is... Yay. It was, at this point, like, it's one Triforce from no mode, I think.
Yeah, and that,
Very strange.
now Synii has all small keys in Fire Sanctuary, which gives us hope for doing this without Bellows, and we're gonna be calling Fi to skip this cutscene. Very nice.
This cutscene specifically skips the lever lowering cutscene.
Yeah.
So only the door unlocking plays. It's a very cool trick.
Yeah, and it only works for this one and the other Magmanos fight cutscene.
To unlock the access to the chest on the balcony.
Alright, first trap Magma, what you gonna be? Dead.
It's dead. Of course it is. Of a very nice backflip potential there. This skips going around in the spike maze. You can, because of how high the send is, you can just backflip over the spikes. And bottle percent! How amazing.
Let's go. Yeah, that backflip is very nice. I first learnt it with a jump slash, and the backflip is so much better.
Yeah, you just have to be a little careful with the throats and arachnas. I don't remember the name of the enemy. The small scorpions. Wait, no, it's not spider. That's
Pale arachnid creature.
yeah, especially if you're on low health, like in the vanilla speedruns. I guess it's fine in Remlits because runners usually have a ton of
They're called arakas, apparently.
Arachas, okay, not arachnas. It was arachas without the N. Thank you for checking that.
No problem.
Yeah, second Magma does have something that is pretty bad for Synii, unfortunately. Because like it could be the boss
Hoping
key,
it's
which would be
crystals.
required. I don't remember seeing if it ping. It might have. I think there was a
He's
frog
doing
ping.
minecart hop, so at least one of them pinged.
Yeah.
A very nice
Okay.
minecart hop is very quick at retrying that.
Okay. Seems like he's going to be staying there. So this skips, I think, about 2 minute section, maybe more. Just auto scroll section that makes you go all the way around the dungeon to get to the other side.
This trick
Ooh,
makes
this is-
Elmath so much better.
Okay, this is pinging. Hopefully,
Oh, there's the
ooh,
crystals.
crystals.
Okay,
I
I've got
think
two more
something else was
crystal
pinging.
packs left.
I hope something else was pinging for Synii. Hopefully get the boss key.
Don't be on second track, Magma. If they are, he can get them. He can get it out of logic, but it would just be such a lengthy detour.
Yeah,
that
and
it
I
would lose
don't
a
know
lot
if
of time
I
anyway.
wouldn't expect Synii to necessarily know this back in time sequence. I don't even remember where it is myself. Saving to then be able to deathlock.
The map chest RBM is the same as P-Hat RBM.
Oh, wait, this is a map. Right, this is a map chest. Never mind. I know
second
this
track
trick.
Magma.
I always forget what this
Was
actual
one of
unlocks
these
because it's
checks
just so
pinging?
late.
I didn't see. I saw him douse for it. I don't actually know if one of these checks was pinged.
So very nice from Tanjo. They're just making use of slashing instead of putting away the ghost billows. Like if you do a slash motion with an item such as a ghost billows, you can directly take out the sword instead of having this pull away animation. I would say it's a small amount of time, but it's very cool.
Yeah, if this is the one seed where boss key is on second track Mogma, that would be tragic. I think it's a good gamble on Synnii's side though, cause
It's a great gamble. I admire that play.
yeah, like you're statistically likely to not get the boss key there. Staircase chest was not pinging.
It
I
seems
don't
according to what
actually know if
Tanjo's doing.
any chest here was pinging. Like, I have no idea if the boss key chest was pinging. Because I kinda feel like it might not have been.
Oh, nothing.
Oh, it was, okay, phew. Phew. Okay, vanilla boss key, please. Please. You know, what I feel like is gonna actually happen is we're gonna have like a Triforce on second track Mobma, and this is gonna be the boss key. So he can beat the dungeon, but might be punishing anyway. There's a cool trick where Tanjo is right now, where you don't even have to put these statues down by using a bomb and the hook beetle to hit the crystals through the wall. Saves a bit of time.
And then you can, that also allows you to do a trick where you stay on the moving platform and without ever getting on the other main platforms. So if you just then backflips into the void, you can respawn back to the beginning. That saves a small amount of time. But quite honestly, even if I knew this trick there, it'd be rather scary to do with the low health. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Fighting the Moldome.
This Moldome is... Okay, I have a take. I think that this Moldome is more annoying to fight than Plats, because I've developed like a consistent strategy for catching Plats, but this Moldome still gets me.
Oh, definitely. Like, the Moldome has some RNG that is involved that is not always as lenient as Plat's pattern. Let's hope for the boss key there.
Trolldorm. Okay, synced boss key chests. And
yes.
That was the boss key, let's go! And Tanjo got a crystal pack, let's not go.
Okay, that's... Hopefully there's no Triforce on the second track, no Magma.
At this point, now that we know that there's a crystal pack there, it's statistically likely... Oh, nice fairy. It's statistically likely that the second track Magma has a go mode item. If it pings. Like, if it pings, then it's a 2 in 3 chance. If it doesn't ping, then let's actually go. I don't know why, but I've been treating that check this entire time like it's been pinging, but we just have no idea. So, actually, it's quite likely that it's nothing.
I love the coordination. Like,
dude, they're opening the boss keys doors at the same time. It's so good.
It's not the same routing, but they're like doing basically the same thing at the same time. That's just so amazing. Yeah, that would be for Synii. I'm sure he's hoping to get a Triforce on at the end of the dungeon. Also, the Master Sword is going to make this fight a lot faster than
for sure
the sword you have in vanilla. Although you can see Tanjo there stunning the eyes in the clothes using the slingshot.
You mean the mighty scattershot?
Okay, that's a good instance where the scattershot is actually useful.
Wait, he's actually using the scattershot feature. Wait,
yeah, because you don't have...
Let's go.
You don't have to actually aim completely for the eye. It's easy to miss his clothes with the slingshot, and mighty scattershot is... I'm saying mighty. The scattershot is actually really useful in that instance.
recently I've been learning to use the shield in this fight. It's quite nice. Oh, the
Oh,
fast.
that's
Okay,
very
Moldorak
nice.
was shaking against the door there, but he got the strat where you can stab Moldorak's eye at the end against a wall to not make it bury underground. It was
Yeah.
kind of scary, but yeah, he got
That's
it.
very cool. That skips the Gospelow's requirements, which is very cool. I feel like the thing Tenjo has a slight lead. Actually, probably has a lead over Synii because I feel like, depending on where this Triforce is, after this dungeon, he will probably warp to start and then check Colin's letter to get his fire shelterings and then directly go to Fire Sanctuary. So if the Triforce is at the end of the dungeon, I think that is pretty big potential. Very nice use of the bow there to skip using the beetle.
Yeah.
Oh yes, definitely golden.
They have different swords.
Ooh, no Triforce there. What else is left? Ooh,
Well, we've got Gorge Dig Spot.
it's hinted dead, I believe.
Oh, yeah, there's hint. We've got item. Wait, no, item and bird's nest.
Right, item bird's nest. That's a thing that Tenjo might be getting after that. Not sure. Was it not hinted? Oh, never mind me then.
No,
Oh.
I have Gorge Dig Spot written down as hinted dead. I have
Oh.
both of those dig spots written down right now.
Oh, okay. Well, then it
I
was
don't
probably...
know if that's accurate, but I have it written down.
No, I was practicing commentating the previous race, so my mind might be forgetting what the hints for this race specifically are.
Yeah, the seed bleed is real. But yeah, don't take my word for it. But I'm like 70% sure it was hinted dead.
Yeah, checking the bird's nest
solid
there. And then hopefully after that Tenjo checks Colin's letter.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he didn't get it. Yeah.
Boko Base and
otherwise
Fire
he'd come.
Sanctuary. Yeah, the fact that Synnii's done all of Boko Base, all of Fire Sanctuary, and is now about to get his Bellows is quite big. Like, that's a lot of stuff whilst Tanjo was doing Elma. Okay, nice. Item in Bird's Nest. Will it be a Tringle? No.
Nope. Okay.
Wait, so where is... Wait.
Have we not checked? Oh, Malera. That was not hinted.
Oh!
Oh.
It's Malara. It's Malara all along.
That's the last thing,
The
I think.
Power Wash Simulator. The final demonic NPC we have left to get an item from.
Also, I forgot where the last sword
crazy.
was.
Oh, and second track Mogma.
I forgot where the last sword was.
Somewhere
That Tenjo's missing.
Well,
Tenjo went to Elma.
Synii got was Gorko.
Right, this. Okay, yeah, this race is really close. It's very difficult to know, like, who is ahead. At this point, like, wherever this Triforce is, will definitely decide the race. Probably, like Golden is saying, especially if it's
hoping the Triforce is here. It's not.
Ooh.
No.
I think there was anything else that... Wait, was... Hold on. Zelda's blessing wasn't hinted, was it?
That is correct. Yeah.
Zelda's
was
blessing is
not.
one other thing that maybe it could be there. But that's so
And
unlikely.
neither of our runners have TMS. They have different sorts.
Oh boy, I'm starting to love this race.
So
Well,
if it's on Zelda's blessing, then oh yeah, Synii has a fairy. I've
I
like
haven't
tried
had-
to death walk. Go ahead.
I haven't. No, that was not important information. I was just saying that I haven't had Zelda's blessing be anything in a very long time.
Same. I have not.
And Joe going to be getting his fire shelterings, and then probably directly heading to the fire sanctuary. I would
I've
assume.
been buried when I've tried to death warp in Wind Waker before. Not. Yeah, no, in Wind Waker. Because I was going to use it for Grand. Yeah, at this point it would have just been faster to go down and then jump slash onto the bridge and then use the shortcut. But the fairy strikes again. A quarter of a heart left, and there we go. Okay. Well, unfortunately, Synnii's going to be losing a little bit of time to Tanjo there with that death warp, but hopefully it
Little
was inside
tip,
the race.
a little advice I would give to Synii to, if you want to death warp with the cacti, is to see up and hold up against the cacti so you can very rapidly take damage take damage from the spikes without actually taking any recoil from the damage.
Hmm. Alright, heading into LMF for Synii. And Tanjo is entering Boko base. Oh my god. They're literally doing the alternate things at like the exact same time.
That was quite
This
amazing.
is uncomfortably exciting.
You know, it's not the same thing, but the play is like the same thing but in another place. I'm not sure how to explain
They're
that.
doing
It's
opposing plays that they've
opposing
done.
plays are the same.
They're doing yin and yang plays. There you go. That's there's our answer.
Yeah, that is very true.
Next time this happens, I'm gonna call it a yin and yang play. Yeah. Boko base and element.
This is such a close race.
Hmm.
Like, it doesn't seem close that way because you just see them doing completely different things and then missing the same items but another place. Like, other than this one Triforce, there's no way of really knowing who's ahead. Like a 50-50, but not really. Maybe that's Tenjo has a lead?
Hmm.
Just that 1 second Mokma that is worrying me for Synii.
Yeah, in the west room right now. Synii not doing the break sides, which is completely fair, but Tanjo will be saving a little bit of time over him here.
And Tenjo getting his unrequired scape. Isn't that amazing?
Mm.
Not really. That's the bait thing. That loses time. But you know it's fine because Synii also got that check. So it's not losing any time over the other runner. Also, they're trying to snipe the bokoblin on top of the tower, but for some reason, the land thingy at the top also has some kind of collision that you can hit, and you hear like the arrow hitting sound, but doesn't actually hit it.
Yeah. Also, that rock platform that you ride down the lava river, a tiny bit of that dips into the lava, and you can void out and lose a lot of time with it.
You want to make sure that you don't want.
So
The Thunderhead is barren.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it
we've
was
got...
hinted barren.
At this point, we've basically just got Second Trap Mogma and Zelda's Blessing. And
Yeah,
if it's Second Trap Mogma, Synii has to go all the way back to Fire Sanctuary and get it. And if it's Zelda's Blessing, then oh boy, we're in for a very close race.
also the thing with the platform, you really don't want to get, you know, you might want to stay close to
These
the
enemies
front,
Synii... Oh no! Right at the end.
to the front of the platform to get on the platform, the other platforms quicker. But yeah, like you were saying, I think the platform just slightly goes under the lava, which means that if you stand at the front, the lava is just going to hit you, which makes you lose a lot of time. If these small central enemies are they're just naughty. I don't like them. Usually if they're here as you're climbing the ladder, you will likely not have time to open the door before they explode. Unless you do the what is it called? The enemy with the laser. If you skip killing that enemy, you might have the time, but that's just very risky. Zelda's Blessing. So it is the one check that is in the past in the sealed grounds. In the sealed temple.
It's the check where you'd usually get the true Master Sword in the vanilla game.
You go through the Gate of Time, talk to young Impa, and she'll give you your check in the randomizer. Nice Tanjo getting 3 bottles of water in case he misses one of the frogs. I also like doing that.
Yeah. Also, as Golden pointed out, Tanjo has done some Skyloft checks that Synii hasn't, that are locked behind Bellows and Bat 50. So even though Synnii's in the middle of Elamath right now, Tanjo's also got some overworld checks in under his belt. I was like, inside his belt? Like... I mean, I don't know.
I don't think there's really any way to know who is ahead until one of the players is in go mode.
It'll be very apparent later on.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hook beetle
Nice.
bomb trick? Ah, it was the Arakas getting him.
Yeah, Synii is trying to explode that box early by using the hook beetle. You can stand further back, which will allow you to actually avoid having those Arakas hit you. And they won't even notice you, and you can blow up the box as well as kill the Arakas at the same time.
Yeah, the bomb, like, explosion radius in this game is quite large.
I mean, it's convenient for a few tricks. Speak anything about you, Skyview. Oh yeah, that's very true.
Alright, chest and key lock room.
And the boss key.
Tanjo getting lifted by the Magmanos? Magmanos.
That's emotes. That's emotes.
I can't.
I
can't do it.
That's
There's an
emotes that
emote.
Firework made with
Made an
all.
emote.
It's a Magmanos hand,
Yeah.
but the fingers, the fingers of 5 different Magmas,
It's cursed.
which
And I love
it is very cursed. Cursed. I can speak. It is very cursed. It's absolutely amazing.
That was Alphos. If you hit that into the fence, you won't get the opportunity to do a fatal blow. So you should not hit it too far into the fence.
Yeah, it is quite evil.
It's annoying.
I think the name of the emote is Magmanos, but then the
Yeah.
enemy itself is called a Magmanos.
Yeah, because of magma and then mano, which is
Yeah.
mano, which is like hand in Spanish. Which I think originates
interesting.
from. I think it originates from Latin. Something like that. I don't know. I'm not an expert on the language stuff.
Yeah, the name of the emote is a simple play on words, and confused us a lot with the name of the enemy.
Yeah, I can't. It's so hard to pronounce. Magmanos. There you go.
Magmanos. So nice
Magnificent.
death whip there. Nice death whip there from Synii to go back to that statue. That definitely
Very
saved
true.
quite a time. Quite some time.
Death whopping there is very nice.
The Tanjo about to get his second small key. Although, with those settings, we do start with already one small key. Because otherwise that would make the first chest in Fire Sanctuary always be a small key, which is it's very fun. You know, just cool to have one extra chest.
EMS for Synii.
Yep.
Oh boy.
One Triforce though. Yeah, maybe Tenjo also missing that, but that is fine. You know, maybe it's neither Zelda's Blessing nor the second Magma that has a Triforce. Maybe I was the one eating it. It's very tasty.
Nice backflip over the spikes from Synii.
Indeed. Total percent for Synii. You want to be careful when blowing the send there. Like, you don't want to blow it too much, or you won't have the send won't be high enough for you to be able to backflip over it.
True.
Oh, I didn't know this spot had hearts. That is good to know. I have played too much vanilla game in hero mode, and your mode doesn't actually allow you to get hearts without a heart medal.
Mm-hmm.
Synii double checking what is pinging to make sure that's the
Yeah.
he isn't getting the Oski chest for not taking.
Ooh, he's saving at this bird statue, which means he's planning to death warp. Now.
That is a very honestly, that's definitely something I'd recommend.
Now we know it's a
suggest
bait
doing.
ping, so it's gonna lose him a lot of time to go and get
Well,
this.
actually, you know, since he's saved, and if he sees that this is
But it
bait, then he
completely
can
makes
just
sense,
reset. Reset will be faster
Oh.
in that instance.
Yeah, you
Probably.
totally could. No, it would be, because then you'd have to damage down with bombs. I think
I mean,
they'd
they're still
be
like
similar.
opening the file and the loads. But I'd assume, depending on how he takes damage, I would assume that's probably faster to reset.
Yeah. You are good with reset warps, Space.
Hopefully, stay on the
Yeah.
9 parts.
Like, when you're one item from go mode, you've done almost every check, and you've not got much left, and then this check pings. And, like, there's no real... Like, you could gamble it, but, like, at this point, like, it's... In Synnii's mind, there's a fair chance that this could be his go mode, so... It makes sense to go check it.
Oh boy, what is it going to be?
Oh,
There's so much suspense.
Magma.
And you know, even if the second trapped Mogma isn't anything, we don't know what Synii is going to do when this is the last check. Like, Zelda's Blessing is also a huge gamble to go for if this has a Triforce.
We're starting to see now that I think Tanjo is a tiny bit in the lead, because Synii has to beat LMF, and then Tanjo has done not only Item in Bird's Nest, but also Malara and Bat 50 over Synii. So I would say check-wise, Tanjo has done more checks than Synii. And if Synii checks those checks in Skyloft, then Tanjo would be ahead, I think. So that's why I was unsure about Synnii's lead. It's becoming more apparent now.
Yeah, there's no evident lead at the moment. Also, I don't know if that is intentional from Tanjo, but usually, so in crawl spaces, it doesn't lose time to lose your stamina, but when you're way underground like that, completely depleting your stamina actually is slower.
Yeah.
It's not as fast as going at normal speed without dashing.
If Synii rushes Zelda's Blessing, then this could be very close. But that's the only way it could be that close. Okay, second track Mogma.
Oh boy.
His name is Bronzy, I think. I think. I remember Space saying
I believe so.
Bronzy. Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy.
It's dead!
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Is it actually? There's no. I don't think we've been missing anything else. I think this is literally the only check that could be.
Oh my gosh, Synii. Synii. Go. Go. Go faster.
Oh boy. This is right. This.
Oh, this is so
Ooh.
close.
Also, side note, I think Synii might be going for the small time save with the void out there, because he did not stand on any of the side platforms. Maybe? No, it doesn't seem like he knows the strat. But I didn't know you could throw the bomb from the moving platform into the statue, though. That's very cool to know. I will keep that in mind.
So, Synii just saved like 2 minutes over Tanjo for gambling that check.
It also depends what Synii decides. Yeah, it also depends what Synii decides to gamble.
But it paid off. It ended up in like a 50-50.
Okay. It sure did. That is crazy.
Okay. Go. Go, 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 go. He doesn't have enough bombs to damage down to 0 on his hearts.
He's not resetting.
No.
I don't think.
There's bombs in the barrels, right?
Oh,
the beam.
Not there. Not in these barrels. Only the barrel that is near the statue near the time shift stone.
I see.
Like near the switch.
Dude, go, go, go. Gamble Zelda's blessing. It will pay off. I think he did forget he could reset. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the switch. Yeah. The switch has bombs. They are. Wait, the almost. Well, the almost.
I always forget that there's an arrow pot at the very start of the dungeon,
Right.
hiding away in the corner. And I've been using that.
Wait, no, I'm. Right, that's not the barrel I was thinking of. Right, that makes sense that these have bombs, actually. I know what I'm saying. Totally. So do love that phrase. Also, like, what is... That's just amazing. A very nice fight from Tenjo there. I'm trying to stomach the claws with the claw shots. I'm not sure how he managed to shield dash that. That was the claw. That was quite impressive. It looks like he will be getting nice billowless Moldarat.
Nice.
I hope this is 64. Fair. That is fair. You know how I was saying earlier today, Legend, that one of the runners, like both runners, I don't think have gotten any losses in their matches. I was thinking how it could be a tie for this race, so none of them would take the loss.
Dude, imagine.
You know, I mean, this race is so close. And like, it is a possibility. It would be astonishing. Yeah, that is just annoying if that happens, but it would be so funny.
Yeah.
Randomizing
Randomizing this Fire Sanctuary puzzle? Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised that's one last arrow
Okay,
hit.
will Synii
I'm
use
glad
the
it did.
bellows to go faster, Kappa? No, he will claw shot the air. Dude, what you do during this long minecart ride says something about your personality. There's a thing that Momo started where you can use bellows, where you like pretend to go faster with the bellows. Some people like using the beetle, some like polishing the statues. Within 15 seconds is a retime. Okay. And then the tie window is 3 seconds, right? Not 5. I know it's either 5. I know some communities do 5 and some do 3. Minecart harp players playing the harp on your way to get where the vanilla harp is.
That is what I do actually, 64. I also do that.
Oh yeah, no, 64. I
Well,
was talking about pretending to go faster by using the bellows.
Synii.
Oh my gosh, Synii is going to Faron. Synii is going to Faron. Synii. Wait, has he done Great Tree?
Wait.
He's going to behind the temple. He's going to behind the temple.
Oh my god, Synii. Synii.
This is the most excited I've been about a Remlits race in such a long time. You have no idea.
This is the best gamble. Synii. No, go away, go. Synii. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, Tanjo's doing G2. Is this gonna be the... Is he gonna take the crown off of Tanjo's undefeatedness?
No, just you go.
Is he going to steal the majestic crown
This is
and take the ultimate victory from... Okay, anyway.
It's also like such a...
What if we missed something and it's not on Zelda's Blessing?
Oh no, but such a huge gamble considering all the locations are left. And it's tribals.
Okay, he has to reload it. And Synii is in go mode in sealed grounds. Whilst Tanjo...
Watch the race. That is amazing.
Yeah,
the
whilst Tanjo
and everything, it all paid off.
Beat Fire Sanctuary and... Yeah. Dude, imagine if the, the prediction just ended. Imagine if Synii, like, went back to get the bat 50 check right now.
Synii just did, like, two of the best. Well, two of the riskiest gambles. At least knowing what we had on Restream, and that kind of just paid off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, man. Right, so the shield is very useful in Girahim 3 Phase 1. And we can use it to skip the purple hands and also block his attacks. Very nice. I've recently been a fan of using shield in Girahim 3. It's very useful and saves bits of time.
I feel like Tanjo's probably also going to be maybe going straight to Sunrise. I wouldn't know.
See, this is what I'm telling you. Gambling sealed grounds pays off way too often. I'm telling you.
Does it?
I feel like it does.
Right, of course he did. Right, I wasn't sure, but that's... yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
like,
I've seen that from New Space.
The thing we need to ask... Sorry. The thing we need to ask Synii about that gamble, like, maybe he thought that he was behind and... maybe he thought, like, this is the one play to do.
A little bit of trouble with Phase 2. Okay, we're in Phase 3 now. The race is not over, to be fair. we still have to finish out the endgame bosses. Oh yeah, Tanjo needs to do Gorko. I forgot about this. Dude, it's all in sealed grounds for Tanjo right now.
Yeah, my sword and Triforce.
Ah, accidentally spin attacking instead of stabbing now.
That's
Dude,
so easy to do.
Yeah, everything... Oh, is that arrow gonna be far enough along the thing?
Oh,
Oh no! Commentator's
Oh.
cursed, dude. I shouldn't have said anything.
Or does he know that he can save
And quit.
unless he's gambling it?
He can't gamble it because this is the only things he has left, right? The full quit.
Well, maybe like right now just gambling if half Instagrams was, you know. But okay, now that he's saying that he needs it,
Oh.
he is indeed saving quitting. Yeah, he
Very
didn't
nice
check
phase
the
1 from
options.
Synii.
Yeah, that's an awesome fight. Synii is just playing really good on his end game.
Yeah, he's managed to skip more checks than Tanjo has. Charge the Scarab Strike, and do a slash. Got it. And... GG!
GG, Synii, just under 2 hours.
A
What an amazing face.
59-10. Oh, that was amazing. That was so...
What a base.
So good.
What a base.
But yeah, we're gonna get Synii in for an interview in a short moment. But yeah, wow. Oh no, Tanjo spawned more hearts. Oh wait, no, Gorko just asked for a heart, okay. But yeah, no, what an amazing race to watch. Synii, in the end, his second track Mogma gamble, saving him like over a minute, and then skipping item from Bird's Nest, Bat 50, and Malara, and really like getting a clutch go mode by gambling Seal Grounds there. So yeah. That's go mode for Tanjo. And what a race.
That was probably one of the most entertaining races I've watched.
I suppose getting the mighty Scattershot lost time, but you know, there's a balance, you know. Synii may have won the race, but Tanjo made us happy. Hello. GG's on the win, Synii.
GG, Synii.
How did you feel about the seed?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
This Discord wouldn't let my mic work. Yeah, thanks for the GGs.
Yeah. How did you feel about that?
I was horrified through the entire Fire Sanctuary. I was hoping the Magma did not have anything on it.
Yeah.
Like, please do not have the boss key. Otherwise, I would have been screwed.
It came down on Restream to a 50-50, where we on Restream knew that it was either on Zelda's Blessing or second track Mogma. Then we saw Tanjo check it, and we were like, oh, it's dead! That means it's on Zelda's Blessing! And then when you were doing the LMF boss key check, we were like, Synii, rush Faron, rush Faron, and then you did, and then it ended up winning you the race. So your gambles towards the end really paid off.
Yeah, I decided I'm like, you know what? Let's. I've had one seed with a Triforce on Zelda's Blessing already. Let's just gamble on it. And I felt way behind since I didn't have the bills for so long.
That's also what I was thinking. I was kind of feeling like maybe you wouldn't have done this gamble if you didn't feel behind.
Yeah, you guys did the exact same route for the first, like, 38 minutes. Like, the exact same.
We both double-dipped Elden.
Yeah, with Tanjo being slightly ahead of you, and then your routes changed, and Tanjo full cleared the seed, whereas you skipped Malara, Bat 50, and item on Bird's Nest.
Yeah, it was just those 3 checks.
Which, and yeah, so it.
I didn't do the second trap magma either.
And
I was never gonna come back to that.
Which super long check.
Yeah.
So it was a good gamble, but it came down to a 50-50, which was scary. Yeah, Tanjo's just in the fight right now. He's gonna finish up soon.
Oh man, it certainly is seed, all right.
That was an amazing race.
So we have a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, you also like Bat 50. Bat 50 actually was scatter shots.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where the scatter shot was. I was annoyed when I found the crystals in the boss key chests in playing facility. That annoyed the heck out of me.
I was meaning to ask you, did you forget that you could reset warp that? Also, GG's to Tanjo for finishing with a 204.
Oh yeah, I forgot about resetting. I was thinking that I needed the death warp. For some reason.
Yeah, you could reset that. Yeah, GG's Tanjo.
GG.
GG's Tanjo.
Did you full clear, Synii?
I have 4 checks left. 3 in Skyloft and then the second trap Magma.
Okay. Yeah. I full cleared. So
Yeah.
that's
I decided to go for Zelda's Blessing before Skyloft. I felt way behind.
I thought about doing Faron, or I guess Sealed Grounds before heading into Fire Sanctuary, but I figured 2 items left. One of them's bound to be in there, right?
Yeah, I didn't have Bellows for Fire Sanctuary.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah. You guys did the exact same routes, like exact same, for like the first 40 minutes, and you were slightly ahead of Synii, Tanjo, and then your routes changed when Synii dipped LMF and you continued on into Sansi, I believe.
Okay.
And then stuff got interesting, and Synii went to Fire Sanctuary without Bellows, gambled second Mogma to be dead, and it ended up coming down to a 50-50 whether it was on Zelda's Blessing or second track Mogma. And the gamble ended up paying off. But you made us happy for getting the Mighty Scatter Shot, though.
Where was that? That was
Tro 50.
Oh, okay. I see.
For getting the crystals.
I did up the bat 40.
Mm-hmm. And then did you come back for 50?
No, I
lost that. Okay. That was one of your Skyloft checks, I see.
Yeah,
that was actually
Bird's Nest and Malara.
Hmm.
That was actually the prediction for the seed.
Where the scatter shot was?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
I bet that you were both gonna get it, and I lost the bet.
Rip. Yeah, it's probably apart from one of the async quals where I got, I think, 10 loose crystals. I don't normally like getting loose crystals, but I figured, my remaining options weren't so good, and getting 5 quickly isn't the end of the
Uh,
world. So
I don't even know the route for 5 loose, so
I
that was
just
not
grabbed
happening
5
for
right
me.
now. The only reason why I know where they are is because I did like a little bit of the Skyward Sword HD playthrough
Oh,
casually. So
oh,
that's the only reason why I know.
I've I've never
Yeah.
played Vanilla Skyward Sword.
Uh-huh.
There's a Vine clip you can do just outside the Knight Academy to get some out of bounds loose crystals.
I
Which is
did
pretty
see
cool.
that strat posted. Did not learn it
Yeah, I
though.
saw that. But out of are they really out of bounds, or does the beetle
Yeah,
go out
so
of bounds?
it's how the crystal dowsing works in the vanilla game. They just place the exact same crystals just out of bounds to make the crystal dowsing work. But when you grab them, it totally counts as getting the actual thing.
Oh,
It's really cool.
interesting.
But yeah,
Mhm.
no, both of you guys played really well. You were both undefeated before this match as well.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, really, really fun race to commentate and watch along with Jade.
Yeah, must have been from what I'm
Yeah.
hearing and from what I saw of the
Was
seed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm not too surprised. I think Synii and I are pretty experienced with rando, so our
Oh
sense
yeah,
of how to route is probably not too different.
yeah, we both have a lot of experience with different randos.
Yeah. So
So yeah, this is an interesting match. Interesting matchup.
yeah.
oh yeah. I guess the final thing to note is early Zelda's Closet and doing Oriel and Paro early this seed would have paid off.
Yeah, I thought about it as I was going to Elden the first time. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
the path,
Yeah.
was could
Yeah,
have
I
easily been
probably should have
there.
done Oriel early.
But yeah, I don't know. My early game is kind of autopilot. It's like, do
Fair.
Skyloft into Elden and then kind of go from there. So
Yeah,
yeah.
about the same. Other items can knock me off that path if maybe I go Faron
Mhm.
or Lineru first.
Yeah, but
The whip to full clear Sansi and the mitts to full clear Elden ended up being really good.
yeah, when I
Yeah.
first went to Skipper's Retreat, I thought only the cactus check pinged.
Yeah.
And then I was very
Really.
surprised
Yeah.
when I went up, like, oh, the other one pinged too. That could have been bad. And then I saw it was the gust bell. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
well,
I
I
left
mean, at
that for so
least,
long. I thought it was only the
yeah,
cactus that pinged.
yeah,
that first one
Well,
is very easy to misping.
yeah, I'm
yeah.
hoping it from another spot after climbing skippers up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
Luckily, it wasn't
yeah,
too bad, I guess.
yeah,
Also, there's a small thing I'm not sure if you're familiar with, Tenjo. When
Mm,
you're underground,
hmm
it's actually slower to deplete your stamina entirely.
Oh, I was told that it's
So
fine.
this is only for crawl spaces.
Oh, for
For
crawl
crawl
space.
spaces, yeah, for
Okay.
crawl spaces it doesn't matter, but specifically for underground sections, it is slower.
Okay. That's good to know. Thank you. Did not know that.
That's the one thing I could think of.
yeah.
Also, I thought I drew a perfectly fine arrow in repose, and when I got hearts, I was a little annoyed, honestly.
That's
Oh
so
my
bad.
gosh, that check.
I feel like maybe what happened is maybe the game wants you to draw the arrow like farther along the right side of the
Mm.
wall, perhaps. But it's stupid. I I think the motion controls in this game are actually pretty well put together, but that
Yeah,
one's
that wall is
stupid.
not.
um,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, maybe if you got those bellows and skippers early, maybe that would have won you the seed. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing would be, I think, going into Faron and getting go mode before Fire Sanctuary. Because then I would have probably, hard to say, I guess, but I might have done the RBM for the second statue.
I mean, you'd
Is
have
what-
to beat Fire Sanctuary to get Blessing.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how that works? Oh,
Yeah, you
okay,
have
I
to
didn't
beat
even
your two
know that.
required dungeons.
PMS.
Okay, well, there you go.
It's like the maze chest of Remlits, I suppose.
I see. Okay, interesting. That's good to know. Very rarely has that check been anything, so.
Yeah, I was getting afraid that maybe tanjo3 could just go mode Fire Sanctuary while I full cleared.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
especially
think it had
after
anything
Fire
in it.
Sanctuary. No, and then the Bosky was like at the back too, so
Yeah,
it
last
was
chest.
a perfect RBM seat, but
Thank you,
alas.
Trap Mogla, for not having the BK on it. Otherwise, I would have been screwed.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and also the LMF Big Key chest. Also, I was thinking about maybe do I go for a gamble here? Decided to play safe and whatever. It is
Yeah, I
what
was
it is.
thinking Bellows could be in Fire Sanctuary. So that's why I went in there.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking for the Fire Shield earrings for quite a while. I don't remember where the harp was, but I think I probably could have routed it differently so that I got the harp a little earlier, but oh well.
What was the first chest in LMF? I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where it was.
I see. Yeah.
Solo at the Ballad of the Goddess. It was
Mhm.
funny because I think you both got the hop items very close to each other.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh,
so it was
interesting.
like ballad and then hop.
Uh-huh.
It was funny.
Oh, yeah, Ballad
Yeah.
was like right after the harp.
I don't remember where Ballad was, but yeah, maybe in the future I should at least pop in LMF to ping that first check.
I think Ballad was Golo's gift in
Yeah,
Lorneo Caves.
it was Golo.
Oh, yeah. That's where I got it. But yeah, I did the first
Right.
check and then did the I don't know what it's called. I think it's first chest and hub room. I also peek that one and then left.
Gotcha. Yeah, maybe in the future I'll at least ping the first chest. And then, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't want to commit until I had Bellows, I guess. And a lot I could do.
Yeah, I had a double dip mining facility.
Hmm. Yeah, but it's not the end of the world. Double dipping, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. GG's.
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 Anything else anyone wants to say? I'm good.
Thank you for picking up the restream. Appreciate it. It's always nice to be featured in
thanks for the
CSR.
restream.
GG's to you, Synii.
GG's. Maybe Tuesday's match will have a better seat than that.
Hopefully it'll be an exciting close one again and not too much of a stomp one way or another.
And sounds like we are wrapping up with the interview. So GG's to both our runners, Synii and Tanjo. As they indicated, game 2 of their double round robin will be on Tuesday. Thank you to our trackers, Raylins and Joshy FE8, as well as our commentators, Jade Minabu and Sledgen. There will be a Majora's Mask randomizer race back here on ZSR in a little over 40 minutes. But we're going to go raid Revan91, who's doing an OTMM combo rando. So thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good Friday night.
Happy Mother's Day.